Understanding Formality and Informality in Idiomatic Expressions. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series on English idiomatic expressions. Today, we're going to explore an aspect of idioms that can sometimes cause confusion: the difference between formal and informal idiomatic expressions. Understanding this difference can greatly improve your fluency and allow you to navigate various contexts with ease. So, let's dive in. First, let's clarify what we mean by formal and informal idiomatic expressions. Formal idiomatic expressions are typically used in serious, professional, or academic settings. They often involve complex language and are generally more polite. On the other hand, informal idiomatic expressions are typically used in casual, everyday conversation. They can involve slang, colloquialisms, or contractions, and are often more direct and relaxed. Remember, the context in which you're speaking or writing usually determines which type of idiom is appropriate to use. Now, let's take a look at some examples of formal idiomatic expressions. To turn a blind eye. This means to ignore something that you know is wrong. For example, despite the obvious evidence, the committee turned a blind eye to the corruption. To bear the brunt. This means to suffer the worst part of something unpleasant or harmful. For example, the frontline workers bore the brunt of the pandemic. Let's move on to some examples of informal idiomatic expressions. To kick the bucket. This is a more informal and humorous way to say that someone has died. For example, I'm not going anywhere until I've kicked the bucket. To catch some Z's. This means to go to sleep or to take a nap. For example, I'm exhausted. I need to catch some Z's. Remember, these informal idioms are typically best for casual conversations with friends, not in a professional or formal setting. One common misconception is that formal idioms are always better or more correct than informal ones. That's not necessarily true. The appropriateness of an idiom depends on the context. Using a formal idiom in a casual conversation can sometimes come off as stiff or unnatural, just as using an informal idiom in a formal setting can seem unprofessional. The key is to match your language to the situation. And there we have it. We've explored the concept of formality and informality in idiomatic expressions, giving you the tools to choose the right idiom for the right situation. I hope you found this video helpful, and remember, practice is the key to mastering these expressions. Keep practicing, and you'll soon become a pro at distinguishing between formal and informal idioms. Until next time, happy learning!